fees, right? So like they get a percentage of all of the transaction volume that goes on, right? If you guys remember, what was the Believe ecosystem, right? They were doing kind of like the same thing, right? You saw a bunch of tokens there. I mean, that's totally flopped to holy hell. It is what it is. So maybe that's exactly where Pump Fund is headed. But you see projects now like what's it called? Grab the bag of what is it? What's the famous thing? Wait, what is it talking about? The famous the guys that made like 100K yesterday, like off the creator fees. Get the bag, or I forgot what the. Yeah.
So the more volume it does, the more you're gonna make. But you have, in order to stream, you have to launch a token. This is a big change from when they were streaming before, where there was no obligation to launch a token. You didn't get anything for it. Usually they launched.
So I'm kind of mixing two shows together because I do have some real life stuff to do today. So we're looking at, I'm doing two things at the same time. Like on my show, at the same time, I'm going to host Video Talk, right? I do have some stuff to do with like an hour. I just thought, let me just go live. And that's it. But I think we're good. I think we're good though. I think we're good to this. We're good. I'm going to try my best. Let me see. I need my other phone. Do I have it? Nope. I need my other phone. Mama, sorry. Can you pass the other phone? It's on probably that table. Yeah, so
yeah, that is crazy work. Let's go, Monica. Let's go to you.
I honestly forgot what I was going to say. But no, I think you should.
You do? Why?
Yeah, look, it's experimenting, right? Launch a coin, experiment. By the way, I was super critical of it because I remember all the bad things that happened last time Pump allowed streaming. But I think this is a little different. I hope. I mean, I think one guy already ended up in the hospital. But people are going to be stupid. You can't do anything about
this, guys. We're not endorsing this, okay? We're just sharing information. All right, everyone has to do their own research. We're not saying go on there and do this stuff. But on the flip side, I feel like this benefits Pump.Fun, right? I can imagine how much money they're making out of all of the shenanigans that they're allowing. It's like
so on my other show, they talk about Pump.Fun, talking about benefits. I guess there's a lot of new things happening about Pump.Fun. They went live again. As a creator, you can make money. Launching tokens as a creator, make a lot of money, I guess. So that's what he's discussing here.
Coin, right? At the end of the day, I guess Coma's bags are getting literally pumped live.
True. That's why his face is like that.
That's why he's gonna put the mask on so people can't really see who he is, all doxed and shit. Oh my god, I get it now. The two of you fleecing crypto Twitter with a billions mask on, making off with billions. I see how it is. Yemi, welcome, my brother. What is good, my man? Yemi, talk to me, bro. Yemi, can you hear me?
What an incredible, dramatic.
My boss, GM, my boss, my two bosses, Big Boss Dave, Big Boss Co-Creator. You know what I'm saying? It was smashing it out here. Boss, you did tell me you built this space. I didn't know. I was not aware at all. I'm actually on space right now. And then one of my co-hosts actually bumped me. I was like, oh, I hear when Dave is having a space and then there are top chat on that space. And I was like, okay, I need to go jump in that space real quick with my second phone. So, they actually listened to me on the other space, but then I had to tap in here real quick. How's it going, boss?
I'm good, Yemi. I love that you came through, bro. And for those that don't know, shoot Yemi a follow. This is one of the hardest working mofos out here on X Spaces, okay? I discovered him through Cool. Cool was in one of his spaces. I popped into that space, and Yemi has been an integral piece of helping me roll out with tons of different clients, specifically with Tater Trader. We just onboarded him and his whole community to Tater, right? Like really simply, I funded Yemi's wallet. I was like, yo, send your community $5 or $10 each. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple $100. Like, let's go. Like, let's get this thing moving. And when you meet good people like this and great creators that are putting in the time and the effort and are actually engaging with your shit, you gotta that's the kind of relationships that I want out here. So Yemi, I love having you on, bro. Yeah, we do this every day, bro. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at the same time. So if we have overlap, yeah, we've probably been doing it for longer, just FYI, just so you know. But I love having you here.
Like I almost missed it. Thank you very much for having me, boss. Like I do appreciate that. Thank you, Co-Creator. Co-Creator. So I need some of those tips in my DMs. I need some of those tips. Like I think the oil of grace I got, I think it's getting dried a bit. I need some more from you.
Yeah, I'll also say, so if you guys want to learn more about what's it called, the wall chain stuff, Yemi does host. I think it might be the number one. It probably is the number one space host for wall chain in crypto. Like he's the only one that does this, and he does 10, 12, 14 hour spaces every day. So if you guys want to get some information, man, that's basically where I'll push you to, because I know what happened was with Avantis, we got the massive reward. And I think people are looking for the next win, and people are moving towards like crazy now because of Avantis. So I do recommend you guys definitely follow Yemi, and like all the info for wall chain ecosystem projects. You go to his pages, to his spaces, and trust me, you get the information you need, man. So big ups to you, bro. Keep going, man. Keep going.
Thanks, boss. Amen. I keep going. I keep moving. I keep smashing it. Guys, for real, just so you guys know, I just got a blessing from my boss again, from my two bosses, and then I'm gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? We ain't cooking out here all alone. I'm cooking with my two bosses to tell me, Henry, bro, you gotta do it this way. You gotta do it this way, and then I shoot it. And then, bro, I just come back to them with good news. It's actually amazing. Thank you for having me, boss. And I really appreciate, let me just hold my mic and try to speak to the other guys on the other side. Thank you, boss. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All day, all day, bro. All day. Do you guys want to meet one of the dopest communities also? If you think you got quacks, my man Yemi's earning 20 to 25 quacks a day out here. I'm literally looking at my shit being like, I got 3. This dude's earning 20 plus quacks on a daily basis. So you'd be best served to go shoot my man a follow and definitely go to his spaces, get tapped in. If you're an ATC fan, definitely go check it out for sure. Yemi, I love you, bro. Good shit, man. Good stuff. And thank you for everything over the last few days that you've been helping me with. And I mean, everything from the Tater Trader side and the feedback that your group has been giving has been absolutely invaluable, man. So thank you. What you got? What's up, man? Welcome.
Yo, GM Dave, cool, Nuts. Hope you guys are doing good. We're on the Yemi's space, and the co-host now Bob us that you guys are having space here. So I had to jump and tell people what really Tato AI is. Been diving into the AI lately, and I think here's what I learned about it. It's fuel for smarter on-chain decision. Clean UX.
Yeah, so guys, like I said before, I'm trying to Mondays are gonna be interesting to kind of mix both spaces together. But I'm gonna try my best. So right now I'm on live on my other show, and I'm live with you guys. So I'm combining 2 shows together, but it's all good though. So we're just gonna go through the markets real quick. I was hearing some noise earlier today. Crazy people saying the markets, like people are freaking out. I don't know why. I don't get why people are so scared, man. But let's look at some numbers real quick. So what do we have here? We got Bitcoin is at $115,000 right now, 558. Is down 0.4%. ETH is 4,529, down 2%. XRP is $3, down 1%. BNB is 922. BNB kills me because, man, like I told you before, I saw BNB at $4, man. And this shit is 922. It kills me when I see this. Solana is 235, down 3%. We got Tron down 1.2, Cardano down 3. Chainlink is 23 bucks, down 1.7. Hyperliquid, man, Hyperliquid's killing it, man. Hyperliquid is down 0.8% at 56.6 bucks right now. AVAX is AVAX actually up. Okay, cool, up 2.9%. Where's Polkadot, man? Where you at? Actually, not bad. I'm just gonna go down a little bit more. So Sui's 3.5. And we got XLM down like 2%. Basically, just a little bit of dip, man, a little bit. Not much at all, man. USDS stablecoin. I don't know. What is this?
Side of it is still
USDS. What is this?
for every stream.
Market cap is 8 billion.
You are going to go into that kind of game.
This looks familiar to me. What is this?
Careful, right? Because
DAI. Remember DAI? DAI. DAI is an OG decentralized stablecoin. They rebranded to USDS. USDS. So DAI are rebranded. That's why I'm like, I never seen it. Okay, cool. I didn't even know that they rebranded. We got Polkadot down 4%. Yeah, but let me see the strongest gainers here, man, because I think some tokens are just moving against the grain, man. So the top gainers right now, we got Hash, Proverse blockchain, top gainer down up 10%. Pump.fun is up 7%. Mantle Network, yo, this is insane, man. This is insane to me. It makes no sense. This project is up 224% in the year. What the hell?
That stuff does not.
Wow, this is unbelievable. Yeah, Mantle is up very, very well, man. AVAX is up 2%. Walcoin 2. Oh, look at Kaito. Wait, what?
Base Cabal. Yo, you heard Justin.
Is that real?
Base.
That can't be real, right?
Okay, so I don't have the full story, okay? But what I did from what I did here is today Jesse Pollock, obviously at Basecamp, which is obviously like the big event for Base, said two, I think, massively important things. One is they're building a very different type of bridge between Base and Solana, where you're essentially going to be able to move your ERC20 tokens as well as your SPL tokens interchangeably, no problem, between both chains. So it doesn't matter liquidity pool, this, that, the other. They're building a bridge that you're going to be able to ultimately move whatever obscure meme coin that you have potentially that's sitting on Base or any high-profile DeFi app that's sitting on Solana and be able to interchange them back and forth. Because one thing Jesse understands is the future is multi-chain, period, end of story. Like, he sees that and he understands it can't just be this competition of one has to win out over the other. Like, the adoption is going to happen faster if obviously behemoths like Base and Solana are obviously doing this on their own. Now, the second piece was him alluding, or I think he actually said it outright. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong because I didn't hear the full soundbite, but Jesse ultimately was saying that there might be they're exploring a native token on Base. Yeah, I'm not a complete, like, course correct me, but that's like from what I was reading, what I saw, like, what was the exact, if you can.
Well, there's no course correction. There's actually an image of a slide. I'm looking for it where it says that they're exploring it. Let me pull it up because I saw it. But yeah, no, it was sad. It's everywhere. So I think it may be coming after they said it was the same with the Arbitrum, right? They said there wouldn't be. Anyway, I'll show the image. But yeah, it is. I don't know if they thought people would share the image, but it was shared.
Yeah, I think this is big news, man. But I'm not surprised though, because I mean BNB is an exchange, has a token. OKX, OKB is an exchange, has a token. Bybit. I think Bybit has a token. I think I'm not sure, but a lot of these big exchanges have tokens. And look at what's it called? Kraken. Kraken doesn't necessarily have a token, but it has its Layer 2 Inc., which is launching token also. So this is no surprise, man. Of course, and I pray this does well, because this could be probably one of the biggest airdrop rewards for users. My only issue is, how would the base ecosystem, how would they figure out who to reward? Because it's such a diverse ecosystem. So Arbitrum basically use a time as a user. So all the users that were there from day one got the largest allocation. So, but if base does a token, that'd be very nice. But yeah, man, I'm not surprised though. But the Arbitrum said, we are never doing a token, and like 8 months later, they airdropped everyone $2.5 billion, man. So
Zora, and you'll definitely get an allocation. So
Yeah.
You're right, Mark Raider. Follow me on Zora. I'll make a bunch of content. Just support me, Zora.
Are you always farming the ATC? Like, listen, how is that possible? You're always farming us.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He's a professional farmer, guys. You knew what you signed up for.
Oh my God, this katana image of you, Koma, is the best, Monica. I just saw this on the timeline. This is my favorite thing ever. Oh my God, I need to share this. I didn't see this. Monica, you are undefeated for this one. This is freaking, Matt, I'm telling you, this one deserves all the whatever you're gonna find me for.
yeah, so like I said, they talk about their base ecosystem they're going through a token. I mean, it makes no sense for them not to, right? And like I said, crypto is about making money. Everyone wants to make money, so them launching a base token is going to be big. I believe so. Let's keep going. Like I said, guys, I guess this show is kind of weird because today I got a lot of plans going.
Image, please.
This got to be a glitch, right?
To see you have this as your
Right.
This is
Half an E. This is like 2K.
okay, wait, real quick, back to reality. Nat, how would this look?
It's got to be a glitch.
The base token.
I'm looking at this NFT. I don't even get to see the price.
We're talking about,
Okay, is the price?
about their own.
So as a Kaito NFT. It's not real. It's not real, by the way. It's a glitch.
And that's
Let me save it. $40,000 for one NFT. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. It's a glitch. So guys, yeah, man. So the markets are looking pretty interesting to me. I think we have a good amount of way to go. I think. So let me quickly just take a look at the where are we? Okay, here. So what do we have trending here? Top trending tokens. We got UDS on Dead Games. Okay. We got Avantis of 46%. Avantis is the airdrop, the project we received a couple weeks ago as being a user. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't say anything about this. I did fumble a 6-digit reward on this. I saw Avantis, but then it's so difficult because you can't see the future. I was one of the first people to use Avantis on testnet. My problem was I didn't deposit real money on the platform. If I deposited real money on the platform on day one, and I stuck with it over time, I would have claimed 250 grand last week, but I didn't. I didn't fucking use it because who would know that 2 years later? That's how crazy crypto is. This is why I hate this industry sometimes, because you just don't know what will happen, man. It's so irritating. If I was consistently using Avantis protocol, it's a decentralized trading protocol. You can leverage trade. Just keep active on it, provide liquidity, and just leave it alone for 2 years, because it took 2 years. But that's my problem, right? Who will be active on a project for 2 years?
But I'm just saying.
But if you have, this is why I say conviction pays off, man. If you are convicted on the right asset, Jesus, you're going to do very, very well. But I missed out for over 250 grand I would have claimed last week if I joined Avantis mainnet. I didn't. I joined the mainnet season 2. I did season 2. I didn't do season 1. We'll see though. It's all good. So Avantis token is one of the best performing assets right now. It is killing it. It's actually pretty close to all-time high. I sold my token this weekend. I kind of missed out on the I sold
What do you think?
I sold like 4,200. I probably would have made about 5,001 if I held it till now, but I'm not worried. It's all good. But so Advance is doing very, very well. Another token that's trending is Pump.Fun. Pump.Fun is popping up because of I saw people streaming and making like 900 grand. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on? So I don't know, something crazy happening in Pump.Fun, and I think that's probably why the token is pumping and trending. Linea is also trend. Linea layer 2 that just launched from Consensus. I haven't even claimed all my airdrop rewards, but Linea market cap is about 2.5 FDV. I mean, it's still okay. Can't complain on that one. Aerodrome is trending. Hyperliquid, Peak, AVAX, and just a couple of other tokens there are kind of trending. But overall, I think the markets I think in my opinion, man, I think the market's doing okay. I don't think things are.
All of that
Hold on a second.
monitored, and all of that is
Crypto pattern. I don't think things are doing too bad, in my opinion. I don't think so. I think things are very, very interesting. Let me check. Like I said, I'm running 2 shows at the same time. So every Mondays for the next 8 weeks, because I have to coach my son's basketball team. So I need to go do some stuff with them. I can't stay too late with the show. So I have to be done with this show in the next 40 minutes. We have time for sure. So normally I host this show first, ATC or all things crypto first. Then we'll do the crypto hour with me. So I'm combining them. It's going to be like this every Mondays for the next 8 weeks. So
Watch the
that's
live
it.
base on Kita Network. Half of you don't even know what Kita Network is. Let's go, Justice Monica Samara.
Yeah, so I think just like Cole said, I don't know, I wasn't here during Arbitrum era, but the thing is, if they are going to be using like a much more early metric, like the very first set of base users, then maybe there might not be a lot of people that will be eligible for the airdrop. If there will be an airdrop, my guess. My most confident guess is that there'll probably be like a kind of pre-sale or ICO or something. So, but if they're going to be doing an airdrop, it will most likely be on like the early side. And if it's where there might now be issues is if it's not the early side, that there'll be the early metrics they'll be using. They'll be using like a much more.
Yeah, let's talk about base, right? So yeah. So guys, all right, let me just quick look at some headlines here and see what's going on. Hey, Silence, I see you. What's up? What's going on, bro? How you doing? I know Silence always there, always supporting. I appreciate you, bro, always. All right, let's take a look at some headlines, man. See what's going on in this crazy crypto world that we're in here. All news.
Which one is going to
We want all news. What's going on in this crypto world of ours?
for base?
All news. Right, this is 15 minutes ago. It says PayPal expands peer-to-peer payments with crypto options coming to global wallets. Whoa, that is so cool. I love seeing stuff like this. This kind of news that I get excited about because I envision a future. I keep saying this. I envision a future of your phone is just gonna be paying for stuff, right? And all your crypto assets will be on one wallet. And you could pick which asset you want to use to pay for stuff, and you just scan. That's it. Your phone, easy peasy. That day is coming very, very soon. And many projects, many concepts, many Web2 companies are going to have their own wallets, man. I envision that.
They did actually, I just shared it, did formally make the announcement. And they're getting
So let me see.
build it in public. They talked about governance. Remember that they're super focused on the content creation.
All right, so we got Bitcoin faces Bitcoin faces 107,000 or 125,000. Basically, they're saying this could be the prices based on Remember, I told you guys already last week, the Federal Reserve in the US are going to cut rates or they will announce what the decision is on Wednesday. That's in 2 days, right? On Wednesday, they will, on September 17th, they will announce
Go back to gamer.
the if the US government will cut rates or keep the rates the same. That's going to play a massive role in what crypto does in the short term, long term. I expect them to cut rates. I expect the market to pump for a short term, and I expect it to dump heavily, then do very, 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 very well after that. Yeah, that's coming this Wednesday. So basically saying Bitcoin could be going down to 107,000 or going up to 125,000. We'll find out, right? You know, on my side, I would probably say go down before up, because a lot of people are sidelined. I don't mean us. A lot of big money back are still on the sideline, but I think they would want low prices for them to buy more. Yeah.
So I think those are kind of like key factors. I think Zora is also a thing, but then I don't.
This is pretty cool, man. Pengu holder. This is the meme coin on Solana. Pengu holders hits 868,000 as supply shrinks. Is this a sign for caution? I don't know, man. Who the hell knows? I have Pengu, by the way, but yeah. Crypto firms will receive notice ahead of enforcement action. SEC Chair Paul Atkins pledges. Okay. The SEC Gemini Trust reached agreement over crypto lending disputes. So the SEC and Gemini, they've reached a resolution. So it's a settlement, right? Gemini will pay the SEC and they drop the lawsuits. First XRP and Dogecoin ETFs set for US unveiling this week. I'm not sure exactly if it's like future. If it's like futures ETFs or spot, I don't know. But I remember we spoke about this already. I said there's like almost 100 ETF applications pending approval. That is insane. So these ETFs are coming. It doesn't matter when, not if. So well, let me check in and see.
Like banking, there's certain projects that don't really raise a lot of money, but then they end up doing very, very well. And this ecosystem fund has been behind this for the past couple of months. And I think everyone should just go look at those projects because they've done like good airdrops in the past. They've grown, they've scaled, and they just keeps being involved with them. So just go, I don't know, do some research, check it out, and just, position for that. So like there's one I'm talking about here also. Like here also is another one. Like it's this ecosystem fund has like an undisclosed funding, some of the advances. That's another thing. Like Coinbase is having, they don't really disclose their funding to any projects, and then the project keeps doing well. Well, most of the time, not all the time. But yeah, man. Like in the end, I think those are things to bet on, and what Justice said is correct. Like when extract finance are like projects are going to start extracting like from the community, but at the end of the day, everyone cares about their own bags. Let's just be frank. Like projects want to make their own money the same way we want to make our own money too. So I don't really take it personal anymore. I just recognize the game for what it is, and I just try my best to position to extract money. And if the project ends up doing extremely well, yeah, in the future we can really. Which I'm sure a lot of us we've seen like a bunch of projects do TGE, and whether the token was good or bad, we still have our eyes on the token because we still see potential in them for the future. And I just feel like that is just basically for base, there will definitely be a token. Definitely there will be a token. But the mode of distribution will be very, 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 very like strategic and concise. It won't just be everyone gets a token because you made a couple of swaps on base. They will be really, really strategic with it. So if you want to get a drop, you gotta be strategic with it too. So hopefully, man, I get a good drop. Hopefully we all get a good drop.
And Zora's a qualification. We're all effed. Now that I didn't say it, I'm just letting you know. I think I got like 60 cents in a Zora airdrop. Like I think it was like here's 6 Zora tokens.
Yeah, so like I said, just checking in with the show. Like I said, I'm going to be going back and forth the shows just to make sure, Brett. All right, so cool. What else up here? So we got the U.S. could establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve this year, says Galaxy Digital official. I'm not surprised because the U.S. is not buying Bitcoin open market. I think what they're doing is they might convert the seized crypto from criminals. They'll convert it into Bitcoin and hold it. So that's what they're going to do. Yeah, so I think it's going to happen. Sure. What else do we have here? Miners might trigger a fresh BTC sell-off. On-chain data reveals massive outflow for miners, guys. Every time there's massive outflows for miners, Bitcoin price comes down because miners own a lot of Bitcoin, and that's how they make money. That's how they pay their staff. That's how they maintain their business. If they don't sell, their business goes under. So now that Bitcoins and miners are selling, it could be an indicator of a short-term downtrend, which I expect this because the market has been hot for a while, man. The market has been hot for like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, something like that, like almost 2 months, man, of a hot market. So we need a cool down, and this could be two reasons. They're gonna cut rates, the market goes down, plus you're gonna have to sell off from the miners because they heavy profit, they'll sell more, the price comes down. I'm betting price comes down before it goes up. That's what I'm betting, but we'll see. All right. We'll see.
Basically, the response about, why do they need it?
Yeah, see, this is talking about base ecosystem or we were whatever. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, let's keep going. Stablecoin caps by Bank of America plunge crypto into storm. What? That makes no sense. Ripple's XRP edges closer to Wall Street with ETF set to launch this week. Whoa. Do you think they could launch XRP ETF this week? I don't know, man. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see. I thought they delayed decisions like end of the year, man. That's what I thought. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Are going back to
Wall Street's veteran Tom Lee sees Bitcoin path to 200 grand before year end. A $200,000 Bitcoin by just December. I don't think so, man. That's too soon. So it's not that far. Yeah, it's not that far, but that's too soon.
Goes back to coin.
That's too soon. I would think the numbers should be better. The numbers, 200K will happen probably next year, possibly. But December, that's too soon. We're already, September's about to end, so let's say half December's gone. So basically, October, November, 3 months. Come on, man. For Bitcoin to go to 200K, you need some crazy bullish news, man.
Why would
which I don't think is going to happen.
Anything and
All right.
Gamer, I think you were referencing my comment, right?
What else? Michael Saylor's strategy buys another 529 Bitcoin for $60 million, man. That's crazy.
Right?
Avantis, we spoke this earlier. Avantis token rockets as traders flock to Base Perps playground.
I don't remember the exact.
That's why AVAX was up today, man. This is the reason why. This is why I like the show because I get to check the headlines, right? 1 second.
When you open your Coinbase, right, and you go to the Web3 or whatever, it was really clunky, right? It was weird having these two different DeFi wallets. It was really confusing. Yeah, it was scary, right? But then now when I open my Coinbase, it's like, hey, get your stuff off the Web3 wallet and put it into the Base wallet. I wonder why they would do that, right? Why would you want to move all your on-chain summer NFTs from your Web3 wallet into your new Base wallet? I wonder why. So you can keep track of, and also that would be my warning to everyone who has not done that yet. So I just went and looked. It looks like they're still able to transfer and move stuff. That would probably be a really good idea especially if you have those on-chain summer NFTs still stuck in your Web3 wallet. Transfer it out of there and get it over to your new base wallet. Because like we're saying, you know, like if that's the difference between you getting $1,000 and $5,000 in an airdrop, it might be worth it to move it. Transfer it.
Man, this guy, they like money too much, man. Just talking about base. All right. What else? What else? Let's see.
We all run to, we all run transfer NFTs and everything. That's why we all went quiet.
All right. Okay. So this is what AVAX is pumping today, right? Bitwise filed S1 for AVAX ETF with SEC following Delaware registration. Yeah, I'm not surprised though. A lot of these things are gonna happen. You know, these ETFs is gonna be the year of ETFs and stablecoins. Those two biggest things will be the largest inflow of liquidity for us. Hey, Just what's up, bro? What's going on, Jim? I see you joining the space. Yeah, I'm going to be doing the show a little bit earlier on Monday because I have to coach my son's basketball team for a little bit, so I have to end the show at 6 p.m. my time. So I got 30 minutes left. So I'm going to be on with Dave while I'm live here. See, that makes sense. I'm going to be doing both shows at the same time, but only on Mondays. Only on Mondays. Every other day stays the same. Only on Mondays for the next 2 months.
50%.
Only on Mondays for the next 2 months.
And it's still going. Like I saw today.
All right, what else we have here? The S&P 500 and gold hits a new all-time high. Why crypto hasn't? That's not true. Crypto has hit, or Bitcoin did touch all-time high recently. It touched all-time high recently. I think they mean all together. It doesn't happen like that. Yeah, I think right now the market is weird because we don't have retail in the system like we used to. That's why only the projects that institutions find legit are the ones hitting all-time high.
Things that just keep popping off.
Yeah.
That was the word I was trying to think of.
Robinhood to open pre-IPO investing. Wow, this is big. Private investing to retail traders with new fund. That's pretty cool.
Helium.
Breaking news: Michael Saylor to join lawmakers in Washington, D.C. to advance a strategic Bitcoin reserve bill tomorrow. Okay, it's all about that money, man. Like that, you want things to be done in this country. You better have money to be behind you.
Get to look over about a digital asset treasury company for Doge. There's literally companies out there that are now on the mission.
Has acquired over half a billion. They're on their mission to acquire $1 billion because they have. Bro, mining Doge has been more profitable than mining Bitcoin. I think in the last year, I don't know however long, but it's there's that one, and then there's also a Doge ETF that's been filed that's coming. So the Doge ETF is coming, and also I saw today Bitwise filed for an Avalanche ETF. That was filed. I saw that like a couple hours ago actually from Bitwise. But like, yeah, you're right. So like I'm thinking about SFK, right? So you know, I called this how many weeks ago? I was like, hey, pay attention to the Solana DAX, right? And these things are gonna just, go up. And sure enough, all these things, because as long as Solana's going up, all these treasuries, right? And actually, you mentioned Arthur Hayes earlier. I think you guys did. My brain's all over the place right now. So don't forget, well, it is. Don't forget that Arthur Hayes is also an advisor to UPXI, a Solana treasury.
Yeah. So nothing much. Let's give us headlines real quick. What else we have here for headlines? Why Bitcoin will crash like every other 4-year cycles.
Other things.
Like I said before, I have no idea what the hell crypto is right now. And if it does crash, I am ready. If it doesn't, I'm ready. It doesn't matter because I don't even. That's why at this time I played very cautious. This time, having a lot of money in stable coins, not holding on to too many cryptos, I guess. But just making sure I have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, just right in the middle. I haven't been aggressive this time around. The past 2 years, I've been very cautious with what I'm doing, just to maintain. I don't want to lose too much. I made good, but just stay. I wasn't trying to make 10 figures like in 1 week. I was like, okay, this time around, I'm gonna take my time. That's my strategy for this cycle. So we'll see. But I don't know about 4-year cycles. I think 4-year cycles are dead, in my opinion. But who the hell knows? We'll find out very soon. Ethereum faces September profit taking, despite. Ethereum faces September profit taking risk despite $638 million of Ethereum inflows. So, like I said before, there's a lot of people in profits right now on ETH. I just don't think it's going to sustain at this price, at least in the short term. Because to me, I think we are like 3,200. Like that move was rapid. Like in my opinion, I think we're probably still going to go below 4K. That's what I think for Ethereum. I just don't see, like I said before, a lot of whales are sidelined and they don't like the fact that assets just go to Valhalla. They want a piece of it. And that's why I think they're probably going to crash the market a little bit and get in on low prices, man. Yeah.
When was that announcement about the Polkadot deflation?
Yeah, I saw it today. I'll send you the link, Gamer.
Okay, thank you. Wow, that is really great considering I've been holding that going for too long. Yeah, also, I don't know if y'all have had a chance to play like inside Billy Bets and like put in your Kalshi keys, but I had a chance to do that this time.
Okay, all right. I'll go back and forth. I got 2 shows running at the same time and go back and forth. All right. Let's keep going. Let's go to the headlines here. Wall Street Bank Citigroup sees Ethereum falling to 4,300. What the hell?
Look at this as like
By year end.
to me, it could have
I mean,
right?
This prediction is very, very weird because it just okay. So basically, because ETH right now is like 4,400, I think. Was how much is ETH?
On Sunday, and hopefully to cap it all off on
ETH is 4,500. So basically,
straight money line.
a tiny dip on ETH, but I don't know, guys. Like I said, price predictions, I hate them. You know why? Because nobody knows, man. Nobody knows. You know, my dad or your mom, we don't own the markets. You know, we have no idea. I believe that there's some outside forces that do control the markets that we don't see, like some mega whales, like Bitcoin, like Binance and Coinbase. These exchanges, they probably talk to each other. They control the market. That's what I think. Because they make money either way. They make money when the prices come down. They make money when the prices go up. So it doesn't bother them. But the one thing that's bad for them, they do lose customers when prices go down. But they would rather have, they would rather have, they'll rather have their prices being up, because the higher the prices, the more it attracts more users, right? The more users you get on your platform, the more money you make. We got a question in the chat, man, from RH Max. It says, thoughts on Pulse Chain and the mega marketing kicking off for the bull run. 400,000 electronic devices being sent out.
You never know. Like
Pulse Chain is saying out electronic devices? One sec. Yeah, I know Pulse Chain. Pulse Chain, the product from what's his name? From the Hex guys. Let me see.
I remember that. It was, oh my All my Pokemon stay Moon River.
Hard Ace, what's it? Pulse chain.
The whole parent chain narrative, man, that was brutal. But yeah, keep going on the showing Pokemon. Doing a great job.
Pulse chain, let's see.
Kimber's like, yo, pump my bag, bro. Pump my
Pulse chain. I'm checking Twitter to see what news, because I'm not too familiar with yeah, Richard Hart. Yeah, there you go. I forgot his name, because after he got arrested, man, he just kind of went quiet. So I haven't really seen too much info from. Okay, let's see. Pulse chain. There's a live stream. Oh, I see you. You're tweeting, man. I see you, Max. I see your tweets. That's you, right?
Right, so this is.
That's you.
So one of the stories I
Big live stream, 2 p.m. Eastern. I guess that passed already. Is that? Did I miss it? Maybe you said tomorrow. I guess. What else? What else is going on? The Pulse chain.
What does that mean?
September 7th. Reddit is talking about Pulse chain and Hex already. So there's some. So Pulse chain is very interesting, right? You get a lot of outside holders.
Bitcoin is.
Outside holders for Pulse chain and Hex.
I don't know.
Like it's a very interesting platform. But what I would tell you is this: if you go in on Hex and Pulse chain, 2-3 years ago, you made millions of dollars, man. So that's a lot of money. If you go in early and you're able to sell. But yeah, man, there's some info on Pulse chain. Let me see. This is 33 minutes ago. Crazy how I shielded Hex so early last cycle. And like I told you, I gave you guys 183x. Jesus. This cycle I've shielded, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I mean, Pulse chain will do well, man. I mean, I look, it's so interesting. Anytime there's money involved, right? I mean, and they have a big community. Hex and Pulse chain have a massive community, so it'll probably do well. So I see you, man. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so it said we hope we run back and another 10,000 XM, man. Those are kind of numbers that you would expect, right? From this crazy crypto market of ours that we have over here. It's absolutely crazy, guys. Let me jump back. We have about like 50 minutes. So I'm going back and forth to 2 shows. I normally don't do this, but let me just check what they're talking about real quick.
These people basically set the IPO price, right? But then what happens is they're basically eating into your profits, right? So what you got to do is you got to take a price and do a little bit of math, and you can see what the valuation, right, or the NPV is for that company. So it just so happens, Gemini valuation $28, $3.something billion. But then when I compared that versus Kraken, who's like the closest competitor, right? Because Coinbase is way out of the picture. But it basically between Kraken actually had way better financials. Because, Gemini got hit with the whole, I don't know, the Celsius scam or 3AC scam and all that.
Yeah, okay. All right. Let's jump in headlines real quick again, man. We got like 15 minutes to go here. Okay, let's go. What else? Super PAC backing pro crypto candidates. Wow. I keep telling you this shit, man. These dudes are not playing. They finally learned the lesson. If we had this 4 years ago, Bitcoin would already be at like $2 million. Right now, it could be at like 10, 30, 40K. If we had this kind of power, we didn't. And we learned our lesson from the FTX crash and all that craziness that happened, like 2 years ago. This is pretty cool, man. Super PAC backing pro crypto candidates raised $100 million, man. So basically, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you live in the US, you get it. If you live outside the US, I'm going to explain, give you the info here. So you having a lot of rich, big money backs, right? They create a lobbying group, raise a lot of money, and pour that money into pro crypto candidates. So when election comes, I think they say the Senate primaries are next year. When wait, what? Yeah, I think next year. When the Senate primary comes, they go to dump hundreds of millions of dollars into pro crypto candidates, and those candidates will run against people that don't like crypto. So they're trying to kick those people out. This happened when Trump got in office. They helped raise $250 million, man, for the Trump campaign. Crypto VCs and lobbyists raised over 250 million. I think the crypto industry was number 2 biggest donor for Trump in November or last year. It's happening again. And I love this because what this does is it gives us a seat on the table. It does. It really, really does. Yeah, man. So this is really good. But this gives us a fighting chance, man, to fight all the corrupt people in DC trying to kill the industry that don't like what we're doing. It allows innovation to thrive in the US. This is why I love this shit, man. It's beautiful. All right. What else?
What could be this?
Okay, a little more.
How much time is spent and wasted?
What am I doing? 1 second. Give me a second, guys. It'll load.
Right? They don't necessarily reflect what the future is. Now, you do need to probably improve governance. I mean, in Europe, you do 6
Yeah, just give me a second, guys. I'm just having issues with this site here real quick. I'm sorry.
governance rules. And this is where you
There we go. The US and India have to hold another round of trade talks. Okay, cool. A 94-year-old legacy fund turns.
time and resources.
Wait, what? I know this. This is probably there's it. I can't remember the name of it. A 94-year-old legacy fund turns $6.2 billion from 500 million with popular crypto stock. God damn. So you see how this is what would drive
Companies and
more investments into our industry. So basically, this fund invested $500 million into a crypto stock, and they made $6.2 billion. That is a nice return, man. That's a nice return. Turning 500 million to 6.2 billion. That is beautiful. That's how you do it, man.
uncertainty.
One second.
You know, if you think about it, these investors and traders have known this market to be this way.
Yeah, they're not saying anything. All right. What else? Ethereum Foundation forms new AI team. That's interesting. I like innovation like this. Ethereum Treasury sets to outperform Bitcoin and Solana as DAT checkout looms. Okay, cool. Panther Capital CEO predicts Bitcoin might hit $1 million during his lifetime. Oh, that's a fact. That's not bullshit. That's going to happen 100%. Bitcoin is going to hit 1 million. The question is, we don't know when. We have no idea. It could be years before it happens. Who the hell knows, right? Because the larger the market cap, the slower it moves down. Bitcoin can't go from, I mean, he can, because at the end of the day, we're still very early. I mean, that's the crazy thing. I mean, I would lie to you guys, even though we feel like crypto is mainstream, not even close, man. We're not even anywhere. I'll tell you probably a small percentage.
So I think
A small percentage of people in the world are involved in crypto, not as much as they do the stock markets or gold. So we have a long way to go, guys. A very, very long way. Yeah. All right. What else? Billionaire Tim Draper says it's irresponsible not to buy Bitcoin. He forecasts $250,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I think this is why I feel like
At the end of that conversation,
the market tops soon, because the same people,
so like terrible, like
the same people calling for a 250. Okay, let's speak. Excuse me. The same people calling for a $250,000 Bitcoin were the same people that are calling for $200,000 Bitcoin when we crashed.
Like it's one of the
It just seems like, okay, how come they didn't call for this when Bitcoin was at 60K, when things are bad, nasty? They weren't this bullish, man. This is why people just sell, right? They're like, yo, what's going on here? I don't trust people anymore. They keep talking about, we go to $1 million, go to 250K. The only reason why they're saying all this stuff is because the prices are high. And this is why I feel like we're probably gonna experience a downtrend, because when you start seeing tweets like this, the good thing is we haven't seen too many people talk like this. When you start seeing like everybody saying the same thing, you need to sell, man. You need to take a profit and move the hell on. Because these kind of tweets is why I believe we're probably gonna talk soon. But luckily for us, I haven't seen too many tweets like this. So I think we're fine for now. What time is it? We got like 5 minutes. Okay, cool. What else? Solana meme coin launchpad from that fund rebound with record growth. This is pretty cool. MetaMask stablecoin launches MUSD is live. Wow, what's the market cap? Let me check. MUSD, MetaMask USD. That I told you guys, right? Stablecoins.
A lot easier, right? Like put the rails in place.
Let me see. MUSD.
So fiat to crypto just makes it really simple and
MUSD. No, MUSD. Sorry.
Everyone else is now trying to do and catch up with because stables.
MUSD.
Another monster acquisition.
Wow, it's actually live. Yeah, man, it's live. Holy shit. Market cap is very low. It's still new. Wow, that's very, very new. Wait, let me just make sure it's the right one. MUSD. MUSD. MetaMask coming out with a stablecoin. That's pretty bullish, man.
But there's so many other players that are out here.
I'm assuming it's the first one.
Obviously, trying now applying for an actual.
All right. Do we have? Yeah, it's the first one. I said linear. They're on linear already. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, MetaMask would love to talk to, man. That'd be crazy. Wait, it's possible.
Get involved, like
very possible. All right, so guys, like I said, forgive me for the back and forth. Like I said, I do 2 shows during the week. I have All Things Crypto from 4:30 p.m. CST to 6 p.m. Then I do my other show from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. CST. But on Mondays, I have a basketball coaching event with my son. My son's on the basketball team, so they want me to go help them coach. So on Mondays, I have to kind of start the show a little bit early. So every Monday for the next 2 months, I'm going to be going back and forth between. 1 second. Yeah, that's it. That much. I'm going back and forth between the All Things Crypto show and the Crypto Hour. I'm going to mix them together just on Mondays for the next 2 months. But tomorrow we're back our regular time, 6 p.m. CST. I'll be back on here with you guys. So hope to see you then. And I appreciate you guys for coming here as usual, man. Crazy day today, man. All right, guys, enjoy, man. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, 6 p.m. CST. All right, peace out, legend. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Enjoy, and